Horoscope for Pisces, Sunday, 19 April 2026. Welcome to CosmologicaLab. Today, Pisces, the universe challenges you to find the balance between tension and cosmic fluidity. You feel that double tension, Pisces, as if the wind pushed you from two different directions, but you also perceive a harmonic energy that seems to whisper to you that everything is going to be okay. It is a day of internal adjustments, where simple decisions can be transformed into profound lessons. Imagine a bridge between water and earth. Sometimes you feel like a drifting boat, sometimes like an unshakable rock. Why? Because the aspects of heaven today ask for flexibility. The moon in conjunction with Venus and Uranus in your world of ideas, House 3, mixes the emotional with the urgent, while Jupiter in your House 5 radiate an expansive energy that encourages you to grow. But there is also Saturn and Pluto at stake, reminding you that control and patience are your allies. Do not be afraid. This tension is not chaos. It is an opportunity to integrate what previously seemed contradictory. Take a deep breath, Pisces. Today, the cosmos asks you to be like a river, with current, but with the wisdom of containing its flow. Taking this energy to the professional field, Pisces, you will notice that your work environment is full of intense dynamics. House 2, your resources and values, is stained by the Sun, Mercury, Mars, and Saturn. That is, you have the Sun, which illuminates opportunities, the Mercury that facilitates precise communication, the Mars that drives decided action, and the Saturn that imposes structure. But all this happens under the influence of Jupiter on House 5, the planet of expansion and creativity. How it translates into your day. You can give this situation. In the office, you receive an email from a boss who entrusts you with an urgent project. Your mind reacts as if the Sun and Mars align. You are motivated, but the pressure rises. Here, Jupiter, House 5, reminds you that there is room to innovate. You may propose a creative solution that not only solves the problem, but also opens up new opportunities. The challenge is in the 10th house, your reputation and ambitions, occupied by Sagittarius, the sign of unlimited expansion. This means that today, you must avoid too ambitious projects that exceed your resources. If you're negotiating a contract, don't try to include excessive clauses. Instead, focus on a solid deal with room to grow. The planet Saturn in House 2 will ask you to review your budget. Maybe replace a 5-inch coffee with a cup of homemade coffee not only saves, but also reminds you that small adjustments build stability. Today is not the day to invest in ambitious ideas without planning, but to consolidate what you already have. If you have a project that has been on hold for days, this is the time to review it with Mercury and Mars as allies. Saturn reminds you, however, that you must not take unnecessary risks. Balancing this energy is key. It acts with the urgency of Mars, but with Saturn's prudence. If we look now at your body and routines, Pisces, there is an interesting contrast. Your home one, your physical body, is governed by Pisces, a sign that loves introspection and connection to the invisible world. However, your House 6, your daily habits and health, is occupied by Leo, the sign of fire and expression. This means that, although your inner energy flows naturally and smoothly, your habits may feel more dramatic or demanding. Today, as you wake up, you might be tempted to skip your breakfast for lack of time, a habit that Pisces at home would not question. But Leo at home 6 will remind you that your body needs nourishment to shine. You can give this situation. While you're making breakfast, you realize you've forgotten your milk. Instead of rushing, take the time to prepare a homemade smoothie with plantain and spinach. This not only nourishes you, but also gives you a moment of calm in a day that could be chaotic. The absence of active planets in these houses does not mean that there is no energy. It is rather a reminder that today you must honor your basic routines. If you feel your energy is low, a smooth 5-minute stretch can make a difference. It's also a good day to check your habits. You've been postponing a visit to your doctor for tiredness. Today, Mercury in House 3 gives you the clarity to write down that appointment. And if you feel tension on your shoulders, a moment of meditation, with the help of the moon's energy in your House 3, can unlock that rigidity. In the field of links, Pisces, today is a day of balance between the internal and the external. The 5th house, ruled by Jupiter, gives you an expansive energy that can manifest itself in creative projects or even in a new relationship. If you've been working on an art project, today might be the day you're allowed to share it. House 7, occupied by Virgo, adds a touch of pragmatism. Relationships need concrete details. If you're dating someone new, you might get a message today that invites you to plan something more formal, like dinner or coffee. And Virgo will remind you that it's important to be punctual and prepared. But there are also tensions. The moon in conjunction with Uranus in your House 3 can suddenly bring emotions. You can give this situation. In a meeting of friends, someone makes a comment that catches you off guard. Instead of reacting with anxiety, use this moment as an opportunity to clarify. Thank you for your perspective, but from my point of view, this is like. This not only strengthens your communication, but also sets a healthy limit. The 11th house, occupied by Capricorn, asks you to consider the long-term future in your relationships. If you are thinking of joining a group of friends, today is the time to assess whether that relationship supports you in your goals. Finally, House 4, ruled by Gemini, reminds you that your roots and your personal space also need attention. If you feel the need to disconnect, a 20-minute nap in a quiet corner can renew your energy. In the realm of mind and growth, Pisces, today there is a mixture of clarity and introspection. House 3, where the Moon, Venus, Uranus, and Pluto are located, is ruled by Scorpius. This suggests that today your mind is ready to process deep emotions. As long as you're in a conversation with a friend, a topic might arise that will make you reflect on a repetitive pattern in your life. The moon in this house will ask you to listen to your emotional needs, while Venus reminds you that relationships, both external and internal, are essential to your growth. You can give this situation. While you are in the shower, suddenly a clear thought arises. I have been avoiding an important conversation in my work. This is Pluto in action, weaving transformations without you noticing. House 12, occupied by Pluto, asks you to face your shadows honestly. Perhaps today, by reviewing your digital files, you discover a message that you had forgotten, but that now takes on new meaning. Jupiter in House 5 gives you the expansion necessary to apply these learnings. If you're studying for an exam, today you could understand a concept that used to be dark to you. The key is to harness this energy. If you feel that your mind is on autopilot, an outdoor ride with Leo's 6th house influencing can reactivate your creativity. If today you feel you need to do a ritual, I propose one of empowerment, since the aspects of Jupiter and the sextiles radiate expansive energy. The symbolism of expansion is in quartz, a mineral that amplifies intent. Place a quartz on the sill of your window during the day to charge it with sunlight. This light not only symbolizes clarity, but also the connection with your inner power. At the end of the day, pick it up and keep it at your work table as a reminder that you have the potential to realize your goals. This ritual is not a magical act. It is a physical reminder of your ability to act. And if you don't have a quartz by hand, use what you have. A coin that symbolizes the resources you already have, or even a paper with a symbol that represents your success. The important thing is that, at the end of the ritual, you take time to reflect. What I achieved today. What I can do better tomorrow. For today, I propose the violet color. This tone, associated with Jupiter and expansion, helps you integrate the spiritual with the practical. If you have something of this color nearby, use it as a reminder that today is a day to grow without limits. A purple mobile cover, a detail on the t-shirt, or even a wallpaper with purple tones can be enough. It is not a mandatory act, but an intention that connects you with the energy of the sky. Today, Pisces, you will realize that even tensions become valuable lessons. Trust the universe has a plan for you. Have a nice day, dear Pisces. Subscribe to CosmologicaLab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.